sort of running between events and stuff, but it was important for me to be here, so I really did want to make an effort to be here. So as you may know, and thank you for the introduction, I'm Elizabeth Lee. I'm a Liberal member for Kurrajong, and I've only been in the role a few weeks, so please bear with me, but I actually live in the inner north myself, so I'm a Braddon resident, so a lot of the things and the issues that face you probably face me on a personal level, so it's important for me to keep in touch with whatever is going on. So my role here at the moment is obviously to listen to what the views are, and if there is any way that I can take those back to the government and the assembly level, that's what I'm here to do. So if there are issues that do concern you that you think I need to raise at the assembly level, please do let me know, and I'll do my best to raise those for you and be your representative, because that's my role. So I'm showing you that I don't even have business cards to have at the moment. So if I may, I can just give you my email address, because I do want to make sure that you've got my contact details. So that's Lee, L-E-E, it's nice and short, at parliament.act.gov.au, and my phone number is 6205 1919. See, I've memorised those two so far, so that's a good start. 1919, there you go. There you go. So it's a nice, easy one to remember. So, so please do keep in touch with me, and if there's anything that you want to raise, even if it's now, I'm happy to take on board anything that I can take back and see what I can do in terms of my office and taking it up with the relevant ministers. If there's anyone who has anything even now on the spot, so please do let me know. Otherwise, of course, now that you've got my email address and my phone number, get in touch.
Thank you.
Yeah, so thank you for your time. Yeah.
No, thank you.
No worries.
No,
So please do get in touch. Yeah, no one's got a quick question or anything.
You're in Braddon, so that's great. You know,
I'm
you're
in Braddon.
usually in the south side. So.
Yeah, I know. So so maybe it's the uni connection or whatever it is, but I'm certainly an inner north resident myself. So yeah, so that's so I'm very familiar with Braddon and Dixon, and that's where I was quite a lot. So yeah.
I did have one question. What were you teaching at the ANU?
At the law school.
Okay.
So I was teaching mostly professional legal skills, so advocacy, negotiation, interviewing, that type of thing, and also commercial litigation and practice mentoring, so work experience, that kind of stuff. So, and I also did some work with legal aid during that time.
I have one quick question. How do you feel about your resident of the inner north? I'm a resident in Reid. How do you feel about heritage and preserving heritage in the ACT, but particularly in the inner north?
Yeah, look, I mean, at the end of the day, there is a reason why all of us, I know myself that I've chosen to live in Canberra. And there's a reason for that. If I wanted the hustle and bustle of the high-rise apartment buildings, I would have stayed in Sydney, because that's where I'm from. If I wanted, that type of very high urban density, then I would have stayed in Sydney. So I think it's really important that we keep the character of Canberra, but at the same time, we don't want to stifle development. There is a reason why people are moving into Canberra, and there's been some great developments in terms of making sure that we've got, we're supporting our small businesses, we're supporting innovation within the capital, but I do think that we need to find that balance, and that's really important. And to do that, you need to be able to consult with community members from all sectors. So that's where I stand.
You don't lose old Canberra.
Yeah, absolutely. When I've been, when I was door knocking and letterboxing when I was campaigning, you see these beautiful streets of Canberra that you don't want to lose. And the beautiful trees. It is the bush capital for a reason.
And so where do you stand
are.
on...
Yeah, and that's why we want to make sure that we find that balance.
With oversized developments.
Yeah.
Overlooking
Yeah.
our streets.
Yep.
Bulldozing our trees, our leafy urban green
Yes.
environment. I'm not going to take very much notice of what you say, quite frankly.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Yep.
And I look at that development, I hear that 17,000
You must be a lawyer,
units. No, I'm not. I hear that there's 17,000 units of apartments coming in the planning process, as we said. I'm saying to you that this level of development is so questionable that I say you might need to keep the government on its toes about what it's going to do when it approves of these processes. And then the developers go rogue. And who's going, because I can't see them possibly being sold. I hear of people trying to sell various units, including myself.
Yeah.
Is there a question in this, or is it all comment?
I'm saying that there is an overbuild of units and there's an excess demand.
Yeah.
There's an excess supply of units already and there's an excess demand for houses. Just go along to an auction of a house. Okay.
That's still a statement.
That's still sticking in the question.
Yeah, but what do you
I have a question.
Quickly.
Where do you stand on the restrictions to appeal rights?
Look, ultimately we need to make sure, and this is part of our job as in the opposition, is to make sure that the government is kept accountable, that everything that they do that affects public interest has to be transparent and open in terms of that, we can all, at the end of the day, we might be the elected representatives, but we still are residents of Canberra too, so we want to make sure that everything's transparent and accountable, and that's why we supported the creation of the ICAC, for example, that type of thing. Ensuring that the planning...
Appeal rights specifically, there are no longer appeal rights in relation to development in the town centres.
Yeah.
There are serious restrictions on developments that are in commercial centres no longer having appeal rights
Yeah.
to
That's
third
the
parties.
Yeah, if you shoot me an email about that, I'll find out more about that specific issue.
Okay.
And a procedural type question, do you
Yeah.
know who's on committees yet, or is that?
No, that's actually not been decided until the next sitting period, which is the 13th, 14th and 15th of December. So,
Okay.
yeah, so
Are you
even
shooting
though
for
I'm
any
there, I'm...
particular?
Oh, look, at the end of the day, because I'm in opposition, we are going to have at least 2 or 3 positions on committees.
Yep.
Which committees they are, we won't know until, the Chief Minister has determined what they are, and we'll find out during that sitting period.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, thank you very much, and please do shoot me that email, or I do look forward to receiving that email, and you've got my phone number as well, so if there's anything else.
And do come again.
Yes, do. Yeah, thank you so much, and I look forward
You
to
have an open
speaking.
invitation,
Thank you, I really appreciate it. So,
which I will send you.
Yes, so
It's in
that
my-
exactly.
It's like a check.
Yeah, and good to see Mike as a fellow candidate, of
Yeah,
course.
that's right.
Thank you.
You didn't
Thank you
quite
very
get
much.